I'm a giver.
I am a volunteer.
I am a friend. I am a businesswoman.
I am an American.
I'm not a demographic.
I am a reader.
I am a mother.
I am a survivor.
I am not a burden.
I am a student.
I am a mentor.
I am a composer.
I am an educator.
I am an athlete.
I am a health advocate.
I give to my community.
I got kicked out of school for selling drugs and not coming. I played on the basketball team at Wyandotte High School, and man, All-American. I mean, everybody thought that I was going to really go to the NBA. That was a goal of mine. Well, I turned to drugs because my brother always had a lot of money. Ended up catching a case, which put me on probation, and that's how I found out about Youth Build. I enrolled in Youth Build in January 2006, and that was my starting point. Still had a couple friends that, you know, was living that life, but once I started giving in, I had to separate myself from them, do something different. This program changed me to the bigger and better man that I am today. Selling drugs, hanging around with the wrong crowd, it was two places that it would lead me, and that was jail or the cemetery. This program guided me in to put my sack down and pick up a hammer. Youth Build is a big family, you know, and they guided me and showed me the ropes, and, you know, they didn't hold my hand, but, you know, if I was to fall, they'd help me get back up. I'm able to teach somebody that was once in my footsteps, you know, and they're trying to do something different. I'm able to show them, so it's a dream come true. You should give to United Way because it helps a young person like me that's trying to do something different with their life. The money you give is helping that person or helping this program to help that person to do better in life. So that's why you should give, because it's well worth it. I give because I want to help.
That's all, folks.
I started at the Boys and Girls Club when I was in 3rd grade, and I'm still here now, and I'm 17. So that's 9 years and counting, and I'm still here. I was young, so like it was the most crucial part of my life, so that's when I basically needed to know all the fundamentals and everything that there is to know about life, and they helped put that all in. This past June, it would have been 2 years. I was on the way to a fashion show, and my grandma was like, well, let's go to Burlington so I can get you a new outfit, because there's no point in you wearing something out of your closet that everyone's already seen. And so I fell asleep in the car, but we never made it to Burlington's, and then when I woke up, and she's like a person that never gets lost on the highway, so it was kind of like, where are we? And she was like, I don't know. And I was like, what you mean you don't know, Nana? And then she was like, well, I don't know where I am. And then we were on our way home. It was probably about 6 o'clock in the evening. I never made it to the fashion show. And then so she was like, I'm sorry for what happened and all this. And then like she just started, I don't really know, like convulsing, and I was like, nah, 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 and then I put my hand on the brake to put the car in park, and she just kind of blacked out. I was panicking, basically. I had to get out when we were in the middle of the highway, and I had to flag down a car to help us because my cell phone was dead, and at the time she didn't have one. It was an experience, a lesson well learned. Just wanted her to be okay. I think that's what it was, just thinking about her health. The Boys and Girls Club taught me a lot of things in taking care of family and knowing what's first, like priorities. That's what kind of helped me in that situation. I'm a junior staff, and I assist the head group leader in whatever they need assistance in.
Right here is the 4th and 5th grade boys, my love and joy.
The Boys and Girls Club helps many kids, and that's why that you should help, because it's just your future. We are here now, so this is why you should help.
I had always heard about United Way in different workplaces. I really got very acquainted with United Way when my husband actually, about 7.5 years ago, had a stroke. He was only 49. And we needed some assistance and some help. And there were several United Way agencies that we were able to go to that really helped us. And it just became part of me to really know that someday I really wanted to become more involved with United Way. It was hard to watch him go through this rehab because it was very painful for him. And so in order for me to be there to support him, but yet also not look at him during the rehab, I would look across the room. And as I looked across the room, I saw the United Way logo on a sticker. And when I saw it, I was like, oh my goodness, you know, this just means so much to me. And someday I am going to do more for United Way. And that's when it really just hit home for me and just got deep inside of me. I was able to come back to work, but I needed actually to work longer days. I needed full time. And so I asked my employer, which is KCKPS, Board of Education, I asked them, do you have something that's all year round? He said, now you would be heading up a United Way campaign. And that's all he needed to say. I wanted the job badly. And there were several other people going for this same job, but I just tried my best in that interview and I got the job. And so I was very excited and I knew that I could make a difference for this organization, for United Way, and for our school district. I think it's important for people to give because at some point in time, you will need something. And if you don't give somebody who needs something, there won't be anything there. There won't be anything in that cupboard, or there won't be anything at that agency. And if somebody, your neighbor, your friend, your family member who has a fire, or who has a flood, or has a stroke, as my husband did, there won't be anything there. And you just say, well, I can't really afford it. Well, you can't afford not to, because there are hurting people out there. And if you are blessed enough to have any kind of resources, any kind of a job, any kind of money, you really need to give, because everyone needs help at some point. And it's just so important for each and every one of us to be that giver.
I'm not a demographic.
I am not invisible.
An excuse.
A category.
A number.
I am not a statistic.
I am love.
I am life.
A hope.
I am a vision.
Part of the community.
And I live united.
Live united.
Live united. Live united.
Live united.
Live united.
Live united.
Live united.
Live united.
Live united.
Live united.
Live united.
Live united.
Live united.
Live united.
Live united.
Live united.
Live united.
Live united.
Live united.